Hi everyone, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, salam alaikum. I hope you're all well, fine, healthy, safe. Great to have you guys. I welcome you all. जैसा कि मैंने कल प्रॉमिस किया था, AMC के कुछ सेशंस करने वाले हैं बिकॉज एग्जाम आने वाला है 20th of January को एंड हमारे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स AMC 8 देते हैं एंड ये मेरे हिसाब से 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th के लिए एक बहुत ही अच्छा ओलंपियाड एग्जामिनेशन है. इट इज़ एटलीस्ट बेटर देन अ लॉट ऑफ प्राइवेट कॉन्टेस्ट जो ओलंपियाड्स के नाम पे चल रहे हैं हमारे स्कूल्स के अंदर. Because this actually tests the logical capabilities, number one, and उसी का आज मैं example देने वाला हूँ the kind of questions which come in IOQM and which come in AMC 8. And not only it is not about clearing an Olympiad. मुझे लगता है कि अगर एक अच्छा logic develop करना है तो तुम्हें कुछ अच्छे set of questions चाहिए करने के लिए. And so AMC 8 के जो particularly last questions हैं, मतलब 18 onwards questions होते हैं, 18 to 25. They're really good and they actually test the logical capabilities and actually build, not only test but build those logical capabilities to the core. And हम उसी तरह के कुछ questions आज discuss करने वाले हैं. So this session is particularly for the students of class 6, 7th, 8, 9, 10th वाले भी attend कर सकते हैं ये session. But mainly aimed at AMC 8 and ज़्यादातर question जो आज हम करने वाले हैं वो AMC 8 के अच्छे questions हैं जो करने वाले हैं. हाउ टू रजिस्टर फॉर AMC 8 का मैं कल वीडियो बना चुका हूँ, उसको तुम देख सकते हो. एंड मोर ओवर ओके, सो दिस इज एन अपकमिंग कैंप फॉर क्लास 8th and 9th क्लास स्टूडेंट्स. एक ऐसे ही कैंप 6th और 7th के लिए भी है ऑन 13th, 14th एंड 15th. सो इट्स अ 3-day कैंप, 3 दिनों का कैंप है ये. एंड ऐसा कैंप हम ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं एंड बहुत ही अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स आया था, बहुत ही अच्छी सराहना हुई थी. तो वी आर ब्रिंगिंग अप अनदर कैंप फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स पर्टिकुलरली जो उस कैंप में ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए थे. So 13 January को playing with numbers होगी क्लास 11 to 12:30 चेतन सर के. I will be taking a class on 14th of January 11 to 12:30 on mathematics and logic and IQ building 15th of January 7 to 8:30 PM. Monday है, स्कूल है, इसलिए शाम को हम कर रहे हैं. This is Saturday and Sunday. The price is 29 rupees. The link is there in the description. तो 8th और 9th क्लास के बच्चों के लिए ये वाला कैंप है 13, 14, 15. सो 3-day कैंप जहाँ पर हम लॉजिकल एबिलिटी डेवलप करने वाले हैं, नंबर्स के सारा कैसे खेलना है वो डेवलप करने वाले हैं. ऐसे बच्चे जो पहली बार ओलंपियाड स्कूल बुक के ऊपर पैर रख रहे हैं, कदम रख रहे हैं, उनको किस तरीके से ओलंपियाड्स करवाने हैं उनकी हम यहाँ पे नॉलेज देने वाले हैं. द सेकेंड कैंप जो है वो 6th और 7th क्लास के बच्चों के लिए है. Again to be taken by me, Chetan Sir and Rajit Sir. The price is 29 rupees. The link is in the description. But इसके timings अलग है. 13 January 12:45 to 1:45. 14 January 12:45 to 1:45. Taken by me. The topic name is same. And Logic and IQ Building by Rajit Sir. 15 January 3:30 to 4:30 PM. Right. So if you want to be a part of these two camps, अगर तुम 6th, 7th में हो या 8th, 9th में हो, तो you can by clicking on the link which is there in the description box. Last में मैं दिखा भी दूंगा कैसे तुम register कर सकते हो. Right, so this is one information which I wanted to pass, and of course मेरे बारे में तुम जानते हो, this is important, this is a Telegram ID. You can always get in touch with me at this Telegram ID. I'm usually quite active on Telegram, and if you're new to this channel, you can always subscribe to this channel. These are our results, IOQM results, and again बच्चों ने 4 डाला है. And not only this, so this is batch wise result जो हमारे different levels के हैं, उसमें कितने percentage students were able to get the certificates. And this is the RMO results out of the 900 odd students who will be writing INMO this year. 252 students are from Vedantu Olympiad School and we are so proud of them. Alright, so logic and numbers is something that we're going to do, and this is important for AMC 8, NMTC and काफ़ी हद तक IOQM also. Yes. बच्चे इफ़ यू आर इन क्लास 11th उनके लिए एक बैच हम कल अनाउंस करने वाला हूँ मैं. तो दैट इज़ फुल मैथ मास्टरी विच इज़ गोइंग टू कवर ISI, IIT JEE एंड ऑल्सो IOQM. इट्स अ कॉमन बैच फॉर ऑल दीज एग्जामिनेशन. वो तुम कल ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. सो टुडे आज एज सच सिंस द टॉपिक इज लॉजिक एंड नंबर्स, तो नंबर्स से हम वाकिफ हैं. वी ऑल नो व्हाट नंबर्स आर, वी ऑल नो व्हाट लॉजिक इज, एंड नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू इन दिस सेशन वी आर गोइंग टू कंबाइन both of these. So again we are going to combine. As such there is no theory, questions हैं, and questions के जरिए हम इसकी mathematics की beauty समझते हैं. So let us get started. This is the first question. The first question is Elena writes the numbers 1 to 9 on a separate cards. One number per card. She wishes to divide the cards into 3 groups of 3 cards so that the sum of the numbers in each group will be the same. ठीक है, so very simple question, very simple puzzle. In how many ways this can be done? Can it be done? It cannot be done. it can only be done in one way or two ways or three ways, और option E छुपा हुआ है, that is four ways. So again, let me repeat the question again. So Elena writes the numbers 1 to 9 on separate cards. So there are 9 numbers in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 9 numbers in total, 1 number per card. She wishes to divide the cards into 3 groups of 3 cards each. तो इसको 3 हिस्सों में, 3 ग्रुप्स में डालना है. So this is group 1, this is group 2 and this is group 3. So there are 3 numbers in here, 3 numbers in here, 3 numbers in here. In such a way that sum of the numbers in each group is same. Sum same होना चाहिए. So कितने तरीकों से, ठीक है? So it is, the question is not about कि do this in 3 groups. In how many ways this can be done? कितने तरीकों से ऐसा किया जा सकता है? This is the question. Okay, Maths 369 is saying 4 ways. I actually missed teaching. तो मैंने देखा होगा कि मेरे academic sessions इस channel पे काफ़ी कम हो गए. This is because मेरे जो normal sessions हैं, जो Olympiads के sessions हैं, levels के sessions, वो थोड़े से बढ़ गए हैं. And that is why मैं YouTube पे इतना ज़्यादा academic session नहीं ले पा रहा हूँ. But again, मैं ये academic session काफ़ी time बाद ले रहा हूँ. And I missed this, so I'll make sure that I do at least 2 to 3 academic sessions per week on regular basis. Okay, so कितना, क्या होगा आंसर? So यार यहाँ पे सोचने का तरीका क्या है? How to think? We want this sum to be same. So let the sum is S, this is also S, this is S. And these are 9 numbers to be put into 3 numbers in each box. So first of all, let us try to find the value of S. Can I say जो भी 3 numbers यहाँ पर होंगे, ये 3 numbers यहाँ, 3 numbers यहाँ, उनका sum जो होगा, that is 3S, is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to 9. S plus S plus S is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 9, right? And what is the sum from 1 to 9? It is 9 into 10 by 2, right? So you should know this, that 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to n is actually n into n plus 1 by 2. And this is 45. So that means S is 15. तो इसका मतलब जो तीनों, जो 3 नंबर्स होंगे, उनका सम जो है ना वो 15 है. Sum is 15. Sum is 15. So total sum is 15. I hope this is clear to everyone. Got it? अब sum 15 कितने तरीकों से कर सकते हैं? How many ways this can be done? तो यार सबसे पहले यहाँ पे सोचूंगा, ठीक है? And this is the same logic that we do. अगर तुमने वो magic square complete किया है कभी, magic square is the square when the sum of all the rows, sum of all the columns and diagonals is the same. Right, so अगर तुमने मैजिक सॉल्व कभी सॉल्व किया है, मैजिक स्क्वायर कभी सॉल्व किया है, सो अगेन वन ऑफ द वेज टू स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग मैजिक स्क्वायर इज ट्राई टू फिगर आउट कि हाईएस्ट नंबर के पास क्या क्या ऑप्शंस है. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर मैं यहाँ पर 9 दे देता हूँ, इफ आई गिव 9, ठीक है, तो देखो ये 3 नंबर हैं पहले तो, दीज आर 3 नंबर्स 9 8 7. तो मुझे यहाँ पर ये दिखाई दे रहा है कि ये तीनों में से ऐसा नहीं हो सकता दैट 2 of these numbers come in the same box. Because even if we consider 9 plus 7, 9 plus 7 is already 15. 9 plus 7 already 15 है. So 9 plus 7 अगर 15 है, तो एक नंबर और ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तो मिनिमम 16 तो होगा. So 9, 8 and 7, they have to be in the different boxes. This is one thing which is very sure. 9, 8 and 7, they will all be in different boxes. इसको देखते हैं. If I already have a 9, the sum of the other 2 numbers, I want to be 6. These 2 numbers का sum I want to be 6. ठीक है, नंबर्स का सम 6 चाहिए. अब 6 कैसे पॉसिबल है? सो 9 इज गॉन, 8 इज गॉन, 7 इज गॉन. 9 8 7 तो दे दिया. 9 अगर यहां पर दे दिया तो सम ऑफ द अदर 2 नंबर्स शुड बी 6. नाउ हाउ इज 6 पॉसिबल विद 2 नंबर्स? सो one possibility is 9 1 5. The other possibility is 9 2 4. So there are 2 possibilities and we'll consider both the possibilities. हो सकता है कि इससे बन जाए, इससे ना बने, इससे बन जाए, इससे ना बने, दोनों से ना बने, दोनों से बन जाए, we don't know. So let us consider this possibility, 915. So when 915 is there, 915 is there, so this is gone, 789 is already gone. I'm considering this. इसको मैं build करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. I'm trying to build this. 915. So 915 is gone, 8 is gone. So 8 के साथ I need 7. 8 के साथ I need 7 and the numbers pending are 2, 3, 4 and 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. तो 2 के साथ 7 चाहिए था. Sorry, 2 I required 5, not possible. 3 I required 4. So this is a possibility 3, 4. And of course, with 7, the only other possibility is 2, 6. So this is one way, definitely. So I've been able to arrange this one way. Now, of course, answer cannot be 0. It is either 1 or 2 or maybe more, क्योंकि हो सकता है कि यहाँ पे और possibilities बन जाए. So let us consider this case when 9, 2, 4 is there. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, so this is gone. 2, 4 is gone. 8 के साथ, 7 के साथ, we want to write things. Now I need a 7. With 8, I need a 7. 7 with the options 1, 3, 5 and 6. So possibility is only 1, 6. There is no other possibility. Out of 1, 3, 5, 6, the only possibility is 1, 6. So 1, 6 इसके साथ आएगा. So 1, 6 is gone. Of course, 3 and 5 is going to come with this. Right, so this is another way. So, and these are the only two ways. We started with 9. 9 के पास यही दो options थे. And we gave 8 and 7 to 1 each because 8 and 7 could not come together because 8 plus 7 is already 15 and 15 is the sum. So there is one more number to be filled. So 8 or 7 यहीं पर आएगा. And so these are the only two possibilities. So answer is going to be option C. Answer is going to be option C. I hope this is clear to. So simple logic है guys. कोई mathematics involved नहीं. In fact, आज हम जितने भी questions करने वाले हैं, there is no formulas involved. कोई भी formula involved नहीं है. सिर्फ logic है, maths है, and ultimately अगर तुम इसी को ही strong कर लेते हो ना, you are going to build a very strong foundation to clear a lot of competitive exams that are going to come ahead. Right? So but what we need, what we tend to do is learn a lot of formulas and do a lot of questions based on those formulas. Mathematics is not formulas, guys. Mathematics is not the application of formulas. Mathematics is creating those new formulas. I hope this is clear to everyone. Got it? So there are only two ways. There are only two ways in which this can be done. I hope this is clear. Moving on. Next question. Again, by the way, this was the last question था. ये AMC 8 2023, मतलब last year आया था. This is the question. जो हम करने वाले हैं. This is 1 year back, 2022. Last year it came in AMC 8. N is an even positive integer, then the double factorial notation n factorial represents the product of all the even integers ranging from 2 to n. For example, 8 double factorial would be 2 into 4 into 6 into 8. What is the unit digits of the following sum? 2 double factorial plus 4 double factorial plus 6 double factorial up to 2022 double factorial. So इसका unit digit का sum कितना, what is going to be the unit digit of this? Is it going to be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8? Right, so this was last last year, it came in AMC 8. And very logical. These kind of questions we've already done a lot in when we do, preparation in our courses, level 5, level 6, level 4. Let's see. I'm going from 11 to 12. But if you're preparing for JEE, then that is not a good idea. If you're preparing for the first time. But if your main aim is, colleges like ISI, CMI, then of course you should. Chalo, 2 double factorial. Let us figure out. कि अभी तो कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. I'm not able to understand everything. But let us try to figure out certain values. 2 double factorial, the value is of course going to be 2. 4 double factorial is 2 into 4, that is 8. 6 double factorial is going to be 2 into 4 into 6. So that means 48. 8 double factorial is 2 into 4 into 6 into 8. That means 48 into 8. 64, 6, 384. What is 10 double factorial? 10 double factorial is going to be 2 into 4 into 6 into 8 into 10. So basically this multiplied by 10, that is going to be 3840. So again, of course, 12 double factorial doesn't make any sense because it will be 12 into 10 double factorial. So this multiplied by 12. But again, what is the important thing? We are focusing on, let us focus on the unit digit. Let us focus on the unit digit. Now, can I say, right from 10 double factorial onwards, the unit digit is always going to be 0. Because 10 double factorial is ending with 0. Now, 12 double factorial is 12 multiplied by 10 double factorial. So again, I don't know how many zeros are going to be there, but at least 1 0 is going to be there. In fact, 12 double factorial is definitely going to contain exactly 1 double. But again, the point is, after 10 double factorial, every number is going to end with 0. So after 6 double factorial, we are concerned about only 8 double factorial, because 10 double factorial onwards, everything is going to end with 0. So unit digit is not going to be dependent on all these. They're going to be dependent on the first 4 terms, and first 4 terms we've already found out. So 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 0. So unit digit is going to be 2. So B is going to be the correct answer. I hope this is clear to us. So this was a simple question, and if you've done factorials, these are the kind of questions you might have already done. You know, unit digit of 1 factorial plus 2 factorial plus 3 factorial plus 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. So again, the same kind of logic gets applied there. I hope this is clear to everyone. Again, so if you look deep, you should be able to find these kind of questions very quickly, guys. Yes? Chalo. Moving on. Next question. Next question is this. Amazing question. Tom has 12 slips of paper which he wants. So this is 2015 question. 12 slips of paper which he wants to put into 5 cups labeled A, B, C, D, E. So there are 5 cups. So let me make 5 cups. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. So these are all logic, guys. The thing is, we don't, get to see these kind of questions in our textbooks, and that is why it takes time. But again, if you want to do well in any competitive exam, you have to build that logic, guys. You have to build that IQ. And again, this is a very easy source to build IQ, and free of cost source to build that IQ. Chalo, ये 5 cups हैं, A, B, C, D label कर दिए. The sum of the numbers on each slips, on each of the slips, on the slips in each cup is to be integer. So again, so we are going to put certain slips in all of these, 12 slips in these 5, but the sum of the numbers in every slip is to be an integer, okay? Furthermore, he wants the 5 integers to be consecutive. So again, if this sum is n, sum here should be n plus 1, sum here should be n plus 2, it should be n plus 3, and this should be n plus 4. Right, so these are the 5 integers from A to E. The numbers on the papers are these. So these are the 12 slips, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, there are 12 slips with these numbers. So let us find n first of all. The sum, overall sum jo hoga, that is going to be 5n plus 10. And what does this come out to be? Let's see. So 0.5 hata do pehle. So remove 0.5. So 4 plus 4 is 8. How many 3s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So plus 15. How many 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. So this is 25 plus 8 is 33. And how many 0.5s? So 1, 0.5, 2.5, 3.5, and this is another 0.5. So plus 2 kar do. So sum is 35. So instead of finding the sum as it is, we found the sum like this. So 5n is equal to 25, n comes out to be 5. So basically, the sum here has to be 5, the sum here has to be 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, so this is the scenario. 5, 6, 7. So again, we want the sum of the slips in A to have the sum as 5, yahan pe 6, 7, 8, and 9. And these are the slips, these are 12 slips. Now guys, if a slip with 2 goes into cup E, so there is a slip 2 goes into cup E, okay? And a slip with 3 goes into cup B. So this goes into cup B. Then slip with 3.5. So there is only one slip with 3.5. This goes into what cup? ये कौन से cup में जाएगा? Using the given scenario. So what cup is it going to? Is it going to A or B or C or D or E? So very logical. So there is no mathematics involved. Again, guys, if I give this question to someone who's studying in maybe class 3rd or class 4th also, and has, if he thinks, if he or she thinks, he should be able to do this, he should be able to do this. So as such, no concept involved, right? So these are the kind of questions which you should start with, particularly students of class 6th, 7th, 8th, again, who want to do very well in Olympiad, who want to build good logic, who want to build good IQ. How do they do that? Right, so this is one of the easiest sources. This is one of the easiest ways, to do those thinking kind of questions. There is no mathematics, no formulas involved. Last date for registration of AMC AIR, I already made a video yesterday. You can check. It is 12th of December. Or 12th of this January, not December. Alright, so let's see. So let's check each and every option. My question is, can this slip go into A? Let us check. Can this slip go into A? So if 3.5 is here, 3.5 is here in A, I require the sum to be 5. So मेरे को बाकी के slips का sum 1.5 चाहिए. But again 1.5 I cannot find because minimum is 2. So again it cannot go into A. Done. It cannot go into B because 3 is already there. If 3 is already there and if I put 3.5, the sum would be 6.5. It cannot go into B. Can it go into C? Let's check. Can it go into C? 3.5 अगर यहाँ पर है, if 3.5 is here, I need the sum to be 7. So what additional number I need sum? So additional sum I require is 3.5. I require additional sum of 3.5. If 3.5 is here, I require additional sum of 3.5 here. And let's see, can I make a sum 3.5? Can I make a sum of 3.5? So again 4 here, 4.5, I have 3s. There are 2.5s available, 2s here. So again, by any combination, I cannot make a sum of 3.5. If 3.5 goes here, I need another 3.5. But again, from the given combination which are left, I cannot make a combination of 3.5. So again, it is never going to go into C. D is mysterious because there is nothing involved. But again, let's check. Can it go to E? Can it go to E? So 9 is there. 2 is already there. We want sum to be 9. So 7 चाहिए. 7 additional. If 3.5 comes here, then additional 3.5 we require. I think it is the same logic. अगर एक 3.5 आ गया तो additional 3.5 और चाहिए so as to make sum 9. But again, we cannot have another 3. So it cannot go into E. So D is the only option left. D is the only option. So this is logic, guys. ये logic है. And mathematics is logic only. Please understand. A lot of students confuse mathematics with, formula application. Ki mathematics is a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. It is not. And this is what we are going to do in the camp, which is going to be on 13th, 14th and 15th. I'm going to teach you what is real mathematics. It is pure IQ. It is pure logic. Anything that involves logic and may not even involve numbers is mathematics. I hope this is clear to everyone. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी लॉजिक नहीं, कुछ भी फॉर्मूला नहीं है, सिर्फ लॉजिक है. सोच रहे हो तुम, बातें कर रहे हो अपने आप से. You're talking to yourself and ultimately finding out the answer. Are you getting this, everyone? Yes? All right. So the option is D. Chalo. Moving on. Let's see this. So again, this was a question which came in AMC 2014. 3 members of Euclid Middle School Girls Softball team had the following conversation. Ashley, I just realized that some of our uniform numbers are all 2-digit primes. Yeah, so there's a number at the back. So sum of all 2-digit numbers are prime. Bethany, and the sum of your 2 uniform numbers is the date of my birthday earlier this month. Kathleen, that's funny. The sum of your 2 uniform numbers is the date of my birthday later this month. Logic है, कुछ नहीं है, logic है. Ashley, and the sum of your 2 uniform numbers is today's date. What number does Kathleen wear? The batch of IOQM gravity is already started. Okay, so level 7 basically, and we are in the middle, so I would not recommend you to join this batch at this stage. The next level 7 batch is going to start in April, and very soon I'm going to make that announcement also. तो इंटरनल बच्चों के लिए तो हमने ओपन कर दिए हैं, बट बाहर यूट्यूब के लिए वाले ऑडियंस के लिए वी आर गोइंग टू ओपन इन सम टाइम. ओके, सम ऑफ द नंबर्स आर 2-digit प्राइम्स. बेथनी बोल रही है दैट सम ऑफ योर 2 यूनिफॉर्म नंबर्स इज डेट ऑफ माई बर्थडे अर्लियर दिस मंथ. कैटलिन, द सम ऑफ योर 2 dates इज माई बर्थडे लेटर दिस मंथ. And Ashley, the sum of your 2 numbers is today's date. Right? And so what number does Kathleen wear? So again, first of all, they're all 2-digit prime numbers. So what are the 2-digit prime numbers? Let us write some numbers. So again, it is 11 and 13. Then we have 17, 19, 23 and so on. right? So let Ashley's number be A, Bethany's number be B, and Kathleen's number be C. Okay. Now guys, please understand, Bethany is saying sum of the two uniform numbers is date of my, so again, Bethany का number B है, that means A plus C is a date, date number means less than equal to 31, Kathleen, sum of two numbers is date of my birthday later this month, right? So it would say A plus B is a date, See, this date was earlier, यहाँ पे क्या था, earlier this month, this is later this month. So can I say A plus B is definitely greater than, not equal to, is definitely greater than A plus C. So B is greater than C. And Ashley, the sum of two uniforms, मतलब जो B और C का addition है, is again a date less than equal to 31, but it is today's date. So in other words, this is the highest number, this is middle number, and this is smallest. So A plus C is less than B plus C is less than A plus B. ठीक है, so this A plus C जो है वो earlier date थी, B plus D is today's date, and this is a later date. Later date means A plus B is the greatest number, B plus C in this. So again, from this we can see that A is less than B. From these two I can see that C is also less than B, and from these two I can see that C is less than B, A is less than B. So B is the greatest. B is greater. From these two, I can see that C is also less than A. So the correct order is C is less than A less than B. This is the correct order. ठीक है, इन दोनों को देखो, B और B cancel, C is less than A. From these two, A is less than B. So B is greatest, C is the smallest, C, A, B. Now we also have to check कि इनमें से कौन से numbers हो सकते हैं. Now I can see A plus B, B plus C, C. So if you add any two numbers, it is forming a date. Basically, sum of any two numbers should be less than or equal to 31. So can I safely say that none of the numbers is going to be 19 or more? Because 19, if you take 19, कोई भी number होता, तो second prime is 13. So 19 plus 13 is already 32. Cannot happen. So the three numbers we're talking about are this. Three numbers that we're talking about are this. So C is the smallest number, followed by 13, and this is 17. So this is C and A and B. So what number is Caitlin wearing? Caitlin is wearing number 11. Caitlin is wearing number 11. So this is logic, guys. This is pure logic. There's no formula involved, right? So at this level, at the level of class 6, class 7, class 8, these are the kind of questions that you need to do. These are not going to be found in your textbooks. You will not find these, these kind of questions in your textbooks. Again, but you have to do this because this is ultimately going to build logic. How do you build logic? By talking to yourself. School books do not allow you to talk to yourself. School books, there is a fixed formula having 4 variables, 3 of them are given, find the 4th one. This is not mathematics. Ye hai logic. Because unless you form this, unless you're good with logic, only then you will be actually able to qualify good competitive exams later down the line. चाहे वो JEE हो, चाहे वो ISI हो, NEET, any logical examination, career determining examination, top ranks if you want, you have to build that good, strong logic. All right, let's do this. This was a question which was asked in 2022. And of course, I'm going to teach you how to do this. The grid below is to be filled with integers in such a way that some of the numbers in each row and some of the numbers in each column are same. So some of the numbers in each row and some of the numbers in each column are the same. 4 numbers are missing. You can see the 4 numbers are missing. The number X in the lower left corner is larger than the other 3 missing numbers. So this is missing, greater than these 3 missing numbers. What is the smallest value of x? Smallest possible value of x. What is the smallest possible value of x? X की smallest possible value कितनी हो सकती है? This is the question. Now guys, again, we need to read the question very carefully. There would be certain doubts which are going to come into your mind. First of all, this is not a magic square. Magic square में क्या होता है? Magic square में sum of all the rows, columns and diagonals are also equal. यहाँ पर सिर्फ उसने क्या भी है? Sum of all the rows, sum of all the columns are same. Diagonals are not same. That is number one. Number two, nowhere it is mentioned that numbers are positive. Number three, nowhere it is also mentioned that the numbers cannot repeat. So numbers can repeat also. कहीं यहाँ पर कहीं पे भी ये नहीं लिखा हुआ कि numbers repeat नहीं हो सकते. So numbers can very well repeat. In fact, you can see the options also, -1, 5, 6, 9. So some of these options are already there. So numbers can repeat because it is not mentioned. Okay. Now this part of mathematics, you know, there are a lot of ways to do this. But again, I prefer to play this game called as least variables as possible, or as less variables as possible. Right, so because ultimately if you involve a lot of variables, you're actually going to solve them also. So the question, whenever these kind of questions come, your first thought should be, can I reduce, can I limit the variables? For example, x is something that we need to find out. But again, instead of assuming the other three values as a, b, c or m and o, let us try to find these in terms of x only. That way is, of course, we're able to do this quickly and there'll be less confusion. So first of all, what is the sum of the first row? Because the first row is fully built and the last column is also there. So 9 plus 5 is 14 minus 2 is 12. So sum is 12, and we can verify this also. 8 plus 5 is 13 minus. So sum is 12. So sum of all the rows, sum of all the columns is going to be 12. Can I find this number in terms of x? In terms of x, yes. So let's say this number is y. So can I say 8 plus x plus this missing number is 12. So this missing number is going to be 4 minus x. So write 4 minus x here. 4 minus x here. Okay. Let's try to fill this. So this and this sum is already 13 minus x. 13 minus x. मुझे sum 12 चाहिए. So can I say एक तो x से x खत्म हो जाएगा. -1. So this already makes the sum 12. Check करके देखो. 9 minus 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12 and x gets cancelled. यहाँ देखो. I want the sum to be 12. This row. This sum is already x minus 2. X minus 2. So minus x 14. So 14 minus 2 is 12 and x and x gets cancelled. So again, I've been able to fill all the three boxes in terms of x only. Okay. So now the thing is, if I put any x here, यहाँ पर कोई भी x डाल दो, it is always going to satisfy this. For example, I can put x as 1. जैसे x को 1 पुट करेंगे, ये 1 हो जाएगा, ये 3 हो जाएगा, ये 0 हो जाएगा, ये 13 हो जाएगा. But again, sum 12 आएगा ही आएगा. x को -100 पुट कर सकते हो, x को 5 पुट कर सकते हो, x को pi पुट कर सकते हो. You can put x as pi also, right? But again, integers से fill करना है. You can put x as 500, you can put x as -1000. This is always going to fulfill our condition. But again, what is the other condition? The other condition is smallest possible value. That is, and there is another thing, that this x is larger than any of the other three numbers missing. So ये इन तीनों से बड़ा है. So let us write these. So x is greater than 14 minus x. This is one condition. X is greater than x minus 1. This is very obviously true. X is greater than 4 minus x. And let's just try to solve this. So 2x is greater than 14. X is greater than 7. ये बोल रहा है x का वैल्यू 7 से बड़ा होगा ना, then this number is going to be greater than this. And you can check also. If you put x as 7, both the numbers are going to be equal. 7 से छोटा होगा तो this number is going to be greater, this is going to be smaller. So if you want this number to be greater than this, the number has to be greater than 7. ये हमेशा true है. This number is always going to be greater than this. 2x is greater than 4, x is greater than 2. So if you put x greater than 2, then only this number is going to be greater than this, otherwise it is not. So we want this number to be greater than all the three. So what is the common condition? So common condition of all three is going to be x should be greater than 7. So x can be 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 and so on, and it can go till infinity. What is the smallest possible value of x? So smallest possible value should be 8. Okay, oh, I think option D is missing. Option D is 8. So it is 8. It is 8. Yes, gravities. I think option D was missing. So answer is coming out to be 8. Answer will be 8. I hope this is clear to everyone. Logic and nothing else, guys. Logic. Nothing else. Got it? So option D is going to be 8. 8 was the right answer to this. I hope this is clear to everyone. Moving on. Next question is this. Again, there is one option which is missing, but again, we'll try. One day, a beverage barn sold 252 cans of soda to 100 customers, and each customer bought at least one can of soda. Right, so there were 252 cans which were sold to 100 customers, and every customer bought at least one can. What is the maximum possible median? I hope you understand what the median is. So median is, if you arrange the numbers in the ascending order, the middle number. And if the number of terms are even, then the average of the middle two numbers. Okay, so for example, if I'm writing everything in the ascending order, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So there are 5 terms, so this is the median. But if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, there are 6 terms, so the average of the middle two numbers, 3 and 4 ka average is 3.5, this is the median in this case. Okay, so if you arrange all the entries in the ascending order, the middle number or the average of the middle two numbers is going to be the median. So what is the maximum possible? What is the maximum possible value of the median number of cans of soda bought per customer on that day? Anushka Bache, timings of the camp I've already mentioned at the start. I'll also mention after the session gets over. Okay, so 252 cans, so average कितना हुआ 2.52 cans. But again 2.52 cans तो मिल नहीं सकते ना. कोई customer 1 लेगा, कोई 2 लेगा, कोई 3 लेगा, कोई. We want to make the median maximum. Okay, so again basically I'm going to write 100 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. 49, 50, 51, 97, 98, 99, 100. So these are 100 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 96, 97, 98, 99 and 100. So these are 100 customers and who bought the cans in ascending order, let's say. Okay, minimum 1. So since these are 100 entries, what is the median first of all? We need to identify what is the median. Even number of entries, so median is going to be the average of these two. So यहाँ पे जो entry होगी and यहाँ पे जो entry होगी, इन दोनों का जो average होगा, that is going to be the median. ठीक है? And we want this number to be as large as possible. इस number को as large as possible. तो total basically इन सब का जो sum है, that is 252. Sum this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. This is 252. ठीक है? यहाँ पे बड़े हों. Now guys, if I want this to be as large as possible, so ये entry सबसे बड़ी अगर चाहिए मुझे, ये entry अगर बड़ी चाहिए, तो कहना चाहिए यहाँ पर छोटी entries रखो. So put smaller entries here. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So putting ones here so that if I'm putting this in ascending order, ये बड़ी हो, ये जितनी बड़ी हो, because ultimately 252 मुझे arrange करना है. तो छोटी entries यहाँ पर दो so that I am able to put the big entries here. Because सोच के देखो ना, अगर मैं बड़ी entries यहाँ दे दूँ, तो total entries तो 252 ही हैं, तो यहाँ पर same ही करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? So छोटा दे दो so that यहाँ से बड़ी entry शुरू हो जाए. Okay. Now guys, ये 49 already gone. यहाँ तक what is happening, 49 is already gone, so 252 minus 49 is 203. Now 203 cans have to be put in these. 203 cans have to be put or distributed in these 51 numbers. And if you look at 203, 203 is actually 51 into 4 minus 1 or 51 into 3 plus 50. 204 minus 1 है ना, ठीक है, 250. तो बेसिकली तुम क्या करना चाहते हो, यू वांट टू मेक दीज एंट्रीज एज लार्ज एज पॉसिबल, दीज टू एंट्रीज एज लार्ज एज पॉसिबल, एंड ऑफ कोर्स दीज आर इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सो आइडियली आई कुड हैव मेड, मैं देखो 4 नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज अगर मैं 4 करूंगा सबको 4 करना पड़ेगा, सबको 4 करना पड़ेगा. दैट मीन्स सबको 4 नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज सबको 4, 51 इंटू 4 विल बी 204. तो सबको 4 नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं, ठीक है. इसका मतलब 51 इंटू 3 प्लस 50 का मतलब है कि यार यहां पर इसको 3 कर दो, इसको 3 कर दो एंड बाकी सबको 4 कर दो, बाकी सबको 4 कर दो, बाकी सबको 4 कर दो. सो बेसिकली ठीक है, इस नंबर को 4 कर दिया प्लस 50, इसको 3 कर दिया, इसको 3 कर दिया, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली हमने क्या किया, 50 इंटू 4 प्लस 3. तो 50 की जो 50 एंट्रीज हम 4 वाली कर दी और इसको 3 कर दी. अब ये मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल हो गया. दिस इज नाउ मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. बिकॉज सोच के देखो ना, अगर मैं किसी एक को 5 करता तो इसको मुझे छोटा करना पड़ता. आई वॉन्टेड दिस टू बी एज लार्ज एज पॉसिबल. सो अगेन मैं चाह रहा हूं कि यार ये 4 तक ही जाएगी. 4 से ऊपर अगर बढ़ेगी तो मुझे इसको कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ेगा, विच आई डू नॉट वॉन्ट टू डू बिकॉज दीज आर इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सो दिस इज लॉजिक एंड नथिंग एल्स. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. एंड अगेन अगर ये समझ में नहीं आया, खुद से टाइम ऑफ लेके इसको सोचने की कोशिश करना that if these entries are in ascending order and the sum is 252 total, तो मुझे इसको अगर बड़ा करना है तो मुझे यहाँ पर क्या करना पड़ेगा. क्या मैं इसको 222 कर सकता था, इसको 2 करके इसको छोटा कर सकता था? नो, बिकॉज इसका 2 करता तो यार ये सम बहुत छोटा रह जाता और मुझे सब कुछ फिल करना है, असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में है, तो ये नंबर छोटे हो जाते. तो ये नंबर बड़े करने के लिए यहाँ पर मुझे मिनिमम करना पड़ा. आई डिड मिनिमम हियर so that these two numbers become big as possible. And again, अगर मैं इसको 4 रखता तो मुझे सबको 4 देना पड़ता मिनिमम. सबको 4 दे नहीं सकते थे बिकॉज अगर सबको 4 दे देंगे तो टोटल 204 हो जाएगा, विच इज अगेन नॉट फिजिबल. सो अगेन दिस हैड टू बी 3 एंड ऑल अदर्स हैव टू बी 4. एंड इस केस में व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द मीडियन? इट इज द एवरेज ऑफ 3 and 4, विच इज 3.5. सो दिस इज द मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल मीडियन विच कैन बी डन. So the maximum possible median number of the cans is going to be 3.5. I hope this is clear to everyone. INMO के लिए sessions बच्चे, there is no point because all the students who are eligible to write INMO are in Vedantu Olympiad school camp, and camp के अंदर we've already planned around 35 sessions. ठीक है, 20 के आसपास हो चुके हैं, 5-6 sessions और हैं, plus kuch some recordings of the last session. So 35-40 sessions already have been planned. So all the students are watching sessions over there. So again, that is why I'm not we are not doing any INMO sessions in here. Okay, so another question which was asked in 2023, 2 integers are inserted into this. So 3, 8, 11, 28. To double its range, what is range? Range is basically highest minus lowest. तो इसका present range क्या है? What is the present range? Present range is 28 minus 3, which is 25. 25. This is the present range. And we need to double it. मतलब final range final is going to be 50. This is the 50 final range. What is the maximum? And 2 numbers, 2 integers insert करने. Maximum possible sum of the 2 additional numbers. And also we need to make sure that the mode and median remain unchanged. What is mode? Mode is the number with highest frequency. So far the mode is 3. अभी mode 3 है. Present mode is 3. So we want the final mode to be 3. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं यार 8 insert कर सकता हूँ. So if I insert 8, तो mode 3 नहीं रहेगा क्योंकि 8 भी हो गया. And what is the present median? What is the present median? So present median is the middle number, which is 8. So median has to be 8, mode has to be 3. And we have to insert two numbers such the range जो है वो 50 करनी है. सोच के बताओ यार, सोच के बताओ कौन से दो numbers insert करें, कहाँ कहाँ insert करें. What two numbers can be inserted? So what is the condition? Final range 50, मतलब जो भी highest number होगा minus the lowest number होगा. So numbers यहाँ पे भी put कर सकते हैं and यहाँ पे put कर सकते हैं. Highest number minus lowest number would always, should always be 50. First condition. Second condition, mode is 3 present and final mode should also be 3. मतलब 3 should occur the maximum number of times. Third condition, 8 should always remain the middle number. 8 should always remain the middle number. ठीक है. So बहुत obvious ही बात है यार, अगर 8 middle number है तो एक नंबर मुझे यहाँ पर insert करना है. I have to insert a number here, यहाँ पे, यहाँ पे, यहाँ पे, या फिर a number here and a number here. So I cannot have both the numbers less than 8. I cannot have both the numbers greater than 8. ठीक है, बिकॉज अगर दोनों नंबर्स 8 से बड़े हो गए तो मीडियन विल नॉट बी 8. मीडियन 8 रहे तो एक नंबर यहाँ पे आएगा, एक नंबर यहाँ पर आएगा. सच दैट वॉट एवर इज द हाइएस्ट नंबर, ठीक है, नंबर यहाँ पे भी हो सकता है, बट वॉट एवर इज द हाइएस्ट नंबर, इन दैट केस द हाइएस्ट नंबर इज गोइंग टू बी 28 माइनस द लोएस्ट नंबर, इट शुड बी 50. एंड वॉट एवर द टू नंबर्स आर उनका मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल सम इज वॉट वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट. What is going to be the maximum possible sum of the two numbers which are going to be there, right? So this is the question. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay. Now guys, what do we do? So one way is you can imagine a number here and a here. Okay. A is 3 or less. A can be 3 also, because if you put A as 3, then also the mode is going to be 3. Okay. The other way that you can think of is, so this is 3, this is 3, this is 8, 11, 28. The other way that you can think is, because 8 has to be middle number, so A you put here and maybe B you put here. B you put here. You want to maximize A plus B. You want to maximize A plus B. So let's see what happens here. In this case, what are the possible values that you can put? Because if you put a value which is, less than 3 or equal to 3 for that matter, the mode is going to be same, median is going to be same, A plus B maximize करना है. Now guys, since, and B minus A is 50. B minus A is 50. So what are the possible values? So if you put, for here, so what are the possible values of A and B? If you put A as 3, A को 3 put करोगे, we also need to make sure that B minus A, the range is going to be B minus A, has to be 50. B minus A 50 होना चाहिए. B minus A has to be 50. So if A is 3, B has to be 53. In this case, the sum is 56. A plus B का sum जो है 56 है. अच्छा, A अगर 2 लिखता हूँ, A अगर 2 रखता हूँ, यहाँ पे 2 रखते हैं. So A at 2, तो B is going to be 52. The sum is going to be 54. Because 50 minus 2. If A is, let's say 1, if A is 1, then B is 51, the sum is 52. And 56 is one of the options also. 56 is one of the options also. Right? So 56 दिखाई दे रहा है यहाँ पे. So in this case, the maximum possible value of A plus B is going to be 56. Let's see what happens here, because एक number 8 से पहले जाना था. दोनों numbers 8 के बाद नहीं हो सकते थे. यहाँ पर, since the mode has to be 3, so this number cannot be 8. Because अगर 8 हो गया तो highest frequency खत्म हो जाएगी इसकी. So maximum value of A is 7. If this is 7, this has to be 57. In this case, range is B minus 3, sorry. In this case, range is B minus 3. B minus 3 should be 50 and B is 53. So B is 53. ठीक है, range अब B minus 3 हो जाएगी. B minus 7 नहीं होगी. B minus 3, highest minus lowest. So range is B minus 3, which is 50, तो B is 53. अगर A 7, B 53 लेता हूं, तब भी ये सारी कंडीशन फुलफिल्ड है. इन दिस केस ऑल्सो द मोड इज गोइंग टू बी 3, द मीडियन इज गोइंग टू बी 8 एंड रेंज बिकम्स 50. बट इन दिस केस A plus B is actually 60. A plus B is actually 60. So this is the maximum possible value. इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं हो सकती. Someone is saying 61. So can you tell me how will this be 61? How will this be 61? This can only be 60. It cannot go beyond 60. This will be 60. A plus B का maximum value can be 60. It cannot go beyond 60. 61 possible नहीं है. Right? So 60 is the right answer. And this is again, guys, this is pure thinking and logic and nothing else. I hope this is clear to everyone. Right? So these are the kind of questions that you need to think through. Formula oriented नहीं, अपने से बात करने वाले. So you're talking to yourself and making certain observations, doing certain things on your own. And of course, you are again repeating, not going to find these kind of questions in your textbooks. And इस तरह के questions करोगे तो logic develop होगा, IQ develop होगा, सोचने की क्षमता बढ़ेगी, and also you will be able to ultimately do well in the competitive exams that are going to be there in the future. Right, so I hope this is clear, and of course this is the camp which is coming up on 13th, 14th and 15th of January. It is going to be taken by me, Chetan Sir, Rajit Sir. The price is 29 rupees. The link is there in the description box. Lecture 1 is Playing with Numbers, 13th of January, 11 to 12:30 p.m. Lecture 2 is Mathemagic by me, for 14th of January, 11 to 12:30. And Lecture 3 is Logic and IQ Building, 15th of January, 7 to 30 p.m. by Rajit Sir, who is from ISI, Kolkata. Right, so price is 29 rupees. The link is there in the description box. There is another camp for 6th and 7th class students. Same topics. The content is going to be a bit different. 13th January, 12:45 to 1:45. 14th January, 12:45 to 1:45. And 15th January, 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. by Rajit Sir. So if you want to get enrolled, you can. The link is there in the description. मैं दिखा भी देता हूँ तुम्हें. And of course, these are the results. So एक बार मुझे दिखाने दो, how can you actually enroll? Okay. So guys, this is the lecture which I am currently taking. You need to go to the description. Right, so these okay. Right, so this is the camp. So 6th and 7th का there is a common camp, and there is a common camp for 8th and 9th class. So 6th या 7th class में enroll कर दो, and so you can see all the details here. Right, so this ये पुराना camp है, ये change हो जाएगा. Right, so you can just buy the course. So these details are going to get changed. ये change हो जाएंगे details, don't worry about it. And likewise for 8th and 9th, this is ये जो details दिखा रहा है पुराने camp के दिखा रहा है, but again as you enroll तो पुराना camp दिखेगा नहीं तुम्हें, ये details change हो जाएंगी. You will be able to see the new dates in a couple of days. Is there a camp for 10th grade? 10th graders और 11th graders वाले जो बच्चे हैं guys, वो इसी camp के अंदर ही enroll हुए थे last. Because we are not typically wanting 10th graders to do this because they will be busy in their board exams. But again, a lot of 10th graders, 11th graders, they joined this camp only last time. 10th graders and 11th graders ने ये वाला camp ही join किया था. तो this is something that you can join. Okay, beggar coin का जो session है, that is already done, guys. Yeah, it is the same as last one. So if you were enrolled in the last camp, you don't need to take this one. It is the same camp, almost the same camp as last one. Okay, chalo guys, take care. God bless you. Bye everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session. Like कर देना, share कर देना, subscribe कर देना. And if you know anyone who is in that grade 8 or 9 or 6 or 7, do let them know about this camp. Take care. God bless you. Bye everyone.